Alright, so we finally got the tow truck loaded up with both bikes. It's 1:30 in the morning, and I've been meaning to do this vlog for a while. How to survive riding in the canyons in the dark. And luckily I'm on the most dangerous road in the Bay Area, and it's the time where every critter is out. There's mountain lions, bobcats, snakes, critters, creatures, crawlies, whatever, what have you, herds of cows. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm trying to have one of these cars leave first and follow them down so that they can hit the deer first. But as we go, you just kind of see what I do, and I'll try to give some tips of how to survive driving, riding at night through a canyon. I know a lot of people probably have to do this because they don't have a choice. Maybe bike's their only mode of transportation and their work hours bring them home late, so hopefully this will help you guys. Wow, how are they gonna turn around and shit here? That fire truck's gotta flip around. I didn't see any critters when they left though. Too bad GoPros don't have a lighting option. I know probably can't see shit right now. But neither can I really. Alright, so here we go. First things first. Your headlights have a certain range that they go and then they stop. I try to get the edge of that headlight to the edge or rear bumper of whatever car's in front of me, and then I use their headlights to see farther ahead, and I use mine to check for debris. So, yeah. Let's see how it works. And then I think we'll put it in rain mode. Oh, they won't switch the mode because we're rolling. Motherfucker. Oh well. It's not really about, I don't know. Just by being smooth. I like to use body position. And I go at speed where I don't really have to lean much, and I just use body position to turn the bike. This way I stay as upright as possible, because in the dark you're not going to see gravel. I just hit a frog. There was a frog in the road. Yep, okay. Definitely need to look out for animals, man. Anything bigger than a frog might be a bad day. I'm using my full-on body position skills right now. Because what body position does, it allows you to take the corner much more upright than if you use counter steering to lean in. And right now I can't see anything on the ground basically. I'm almost flying blind here, alright? I'm trying to scan, moving my eyes up from the car, back down, trying to scan, but really I can't see much. So I'm going to use body position and take every corner as upright as possible. And that way I can't slip out. It also helps to know the road. Luckily I know this road pretty well, so I kind of know what's coming up. But you can't always know the road, huh? Just the other day I was up north a bit, about 2 hours from where I live, and my friend got in an accident. I was at the hospital till 11 o'clock at night, and my phone was dead. And I was like, oh man, you know, I hope I don't get lost. It was a really scary moment, because out there it was kind of like the boonies, and deer could be anywhere. And I just thought, you know, what are some things people should know if they're stuck like that? Basically, use your lights, go slower than slow. I mean, if I was alone right now, I'd be probably going 20 miles an hour. Right now I'm going 42, just following this car. And you just take your time, man. Always cover your brakes. Keep 2 fingers on the brake if you know how to do that, and just be ready for anything. Right now I'm scanning my eyes, right, left, forward, backward, look forward, backward, gravel, no gravel, look right, left, deer, no deer, keep going. Duck down behind my windscreen. Sometimes if I'm riding at night on the highway or whatever and I'm cold, because it gets real cold sometimes, then I'll just duck down behind my windscreen. I don't give a shit what people think. If they think I'm trying to look like a racer or something. It only makes sense, man. But right now I'm going to stay a little more upright above my windscreen, because I want to be able to have full vision and see anything that might be ahead of me. Always scanning. They say an advanced driving technique that I like to tell everyone about is don't look at anything for longer than 3 seconds. Always move your eyes, because your eyes just need to see things to register it. And oh, I think I just saw a critter. Also, while we were sitting by the bikes, for 5 hours, there was no one here. Now, it's never safe to assume, and by no one here, I meant we saw no other cars at that time besides the firefighters and stuff. But it's never safe to assume that the road is going to change or be consistent to how it was only moments before. So right now, oh, there was a jackrabbit. So right now, I'm not going to use the other side of the lane, even if I could. Unless I really have to, because there could be a car. And you never know, man. I'm not going to get taken out by a car at 2 a.m. in the morning, because I assumed there wasn't a car. Little bit of dirt there. Take these corners slow. They seem dirty. Yeah, a lot of gravel on the sides there. So I'm going to make a note of that in my mind, and I'm going to avoid the right hand here until it clears up. Oh. Big old bump there. So on a road like this, if I was on the other side of the road next to that dirt wall, then I'd say that would be the dirtier part of the road. But since this is gravel on the right, that's where all the dirt is. So I'm gonna hug the inside of the lane, or the outside I guess it would be. And yep. Hopefully there will be less dirt over here by the double yellows. I guess since there's no oncoming cars, or I'll be able to see them, then double yellows aren't that dangerous right now. But like I said, never assume that that's how it's going to be for every road. These guys are nice enough to slow down a bit for me. Much appreciated. I'd be pretty scared out here if I was by myself, I'm not gonna lie. As you can see, my mirrors is pitch black behind me. You know, if it took us 5 hours to get a tow truck out here, they couldn't find us, and we had no one had cell reception except one guy. I mean, imagine if that was you by yourself. You're out here, maybe you're hurt, your foot's broken, you know, and you're waiting 5 hours for a tow truck. It took an hour and a half or 45 for an ambulance to get to us, because I don't know why they were. I don't know. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. That's why I try not to ride back roads by myself as much as possible. You know, I used to, when I was starting out learning how to canyon carve or whatever ride, and then I wouldn't go out unless someone was with me. There was a tarantula. But now that I'm a little more experienced, I feel safe going out alone and handling stuff like this. But, well, just be careful if you're new, man. This is no joke. This is about as real as it gets. No one I know that rides would want to do this. Nobody. They'd say I'm fucking crazy, and I am. Because this is crazy. Let's see what other critters we can see on the ground here. Seen a tarantula so far, and seen a jackrabbit. We saw a snake coming in. Apparently, the last guy in line saw the snake rear up and almost coil or strike the second guy in line. That's just crazy. Imagine riding and all of a sudden you get bit by a snake. That'd be a little distracting. A little bit. Oh, I'm gonna turn my heated grips up. It's fucking cold. Yeah, let's just listen to that engine. Important thing is just keep calm and keep scanning. Even when I'm down here, my eyes are moving left, right, forward, back, left, right, forward, back in a continuous pattern. I'm looking for deer. You can kind of see deer before you're right by them by looking in the woods and seeing if you see anything that looks like a reflector. And if it's it might be a mile marker or something, so you got to see. Usually they move or they blink, and you can kind of see it blink like that. And that's one way to identify a deer before you get to it. Another is if they come in groups. Usually deer travel in groups of 2 or more. I usually see around 4 to 6. If they are in groups, then you can sometimes smell them. Smell them before you get to them. That's been my lip. Yeah, you can smell them probably a few hundred feet away. And if you smell deer, man, you'll know when you smell it. Just slow down and cover your brakes, man, because if you see one deer, you can assume that there's more, or you should assume that there's more, so be ready. Right now, I got 2 fingers covering the front brake, 3 fingers controlling the throttle, and my eyes scanning. If you're out here in a place like this at night, don't relax until you're out. I swear to God, you're gonna relax and have a bad time. At least in my opinion, I think this. Oh shit, we just hit a fucking rabbit. Oh man. Oh shit, that for real, I felt it go under my tire. Oh. Oh shit. I've never hit a living creature before. I'm glad it didn't take me out. And you know, there was no fucking way to see that shit, dude. If that was a deer, I'd be dead. So let's just give it up to God right now and use all our skills and try to get home safe. Oh man, that was a fucking jackrabbit. What's that? Oh, this is a mile marker. Oh, another toad. I just saw another frog on the side of the road. Oh, I just killed a frog. Oh my God! What is happening? I just washed my bike. Dude, I just ran right over a frog. I'm not gonna lie, I saw it there and I target fixated a little. I thought it was a rock. I gotta be careful. Oh, there's deer. There they are. Get the fuck out of here, deer. Get the fuck out of here, deer. Get the fuck out of here. thing that you do if you see a deer is a lot of times they'll target fixate on your lights. So one thing I like to do is switch on your high beams, and it usually kind of clears their spell, their gaze on you, or blink your lights, and the flashing lights usually break the pattern and they run away. But I'll also lay it hard on the horn and yell at them a bit, because they need to know their fucking place. Fucking vermin of the forest. I fucking hate deer. Fuck deer! They're not gonna take me out. They're like nature's natural motorcyclist, you know, enemy, the natural enemy of motorcyclists. Fuck you, deer. Oh my god, there's so many animals out here, dude. I'm looking left, right, I'm seeing something every second. But you know, I always say, if you're riding and you're feeling fear, then you're riding above your limits, and I don't feel any fear, so I guess we're alright. I'm just fucking ready. I'm just fucking ready, bro. If we see a deer, dude, and this deer tries to attack me, dude, I'm gonna punch in the fucking face. I'm punching in the fucking face. It is so cold. We're at the halfway mark. Cover the brakes. Even if you're in a city, look around, man. You never know where they might be at night like this when there's no one else out. Yeah, having this car helps a lot. If I didn't have a car, then I'd be doing the same damn thing, but I'd be going probably half as fast. So, you know, if most roads, most people probably live in populated cities and not in boonies, but I know there's some of you that do. But most roads you'll be able to find in the car, and when you do, try and keep up with them. But if they're going too fast, just keep in mind that you need to be going slow enough to react to the deer. So, you know, I'd rather ride alone going the right speed than be with a car going too fast. It's not that important. If the car is going faster than I'm comfortable, I'll let him get ahead to the point where it won't bother him, and then I'll turn on my brights and I don't even need him. And then for corners, you know, just slow way down, way before. Was that a snake? What was that? Holy shit, that was big. Oh man. I don't think it was a snake. I think it was a piece of wood. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was a snake, man. They can hold themselves pretty still and elevated. Something about heated grips that it's really nice. Not only does it heat your hands, but it tells your whole body that you're warm, and it really helps take a lot of the cold out of my body. I like it a lot. I know I said don't go faster if the car's going faster, but this is a car full of riders, and if I go down, I want them to see it. So, yeah, I gotta keep up a little bit. I'd rather, yeah, I don't know. Let's just not talk about that, man. If I go down, I want help. It's fucking cold, it's dark, and it's scary. If I go down out here and I was a lone dude or conscious of something, I'd probably get eaten by a mountain lion. I'm not even kidding. And you know, if you do use the double yellows because you don't give a shit and you don't think there's anyone around, just keep in mind that if it's cold out, your tires are going to have a harder time warming up. These Bots dots, what they call the yellow reflectors, or well, I guess they call those yellow reflectors. Bot dots are usually white and round. But anyways, the reflectors and the double yellow lines, especially at a time like this where it's so cold that it causes condensation, those things are going to be slippery as shit. Those lines are going to be like painted ice. So keep that in mind if you decide to go back and forth over them. It's still not safe. Oh, here we go. This is what I hate the most, when lights get separated or something and you can't see much more than whatever your bike's aiming at. Bikes with headlights that are attached to the handlebars and they move as you move the handlebars are a little bit better, but not really, because when you kind of steer a bike you don't move the handlebars much, so really you're just kind of stuck. If you can turn on your brights to double the area that you see, and I suggest you do so if you can, but if not, then I just try to kind of imagine in my head what the rest of the road looks like. I fill in the gaps between the lines that I can see and the dark spot that I can't, and then I just, you know, hope it all goes well, honestly. And that's why I don't like riding at night, because half the things that keep you safe as a motorcyclist are not an option. You can't see debris. I can't see gravel right now. You can do your best to go over it upright, but you can't really see shit if you happen to go over it. You know, your visibility goes way down, you on your bike. That's another tool that keeps you safe. There's many more animals out, which makes it a lot more dangerous. The only perk is there's no cars, but there's more cops, so. Remember, go over everything, all the turns as upright as possible, because when you hit that gravel you can't see in the dark, you're going to want that extra tire to soak it up. So basically I'm going through these corners, hanging off as much as I can with my upper body, and a little bit with one butt cheek on this one, and I'm trying to keep the bike upright, use my center of gravity to lower the bike. Right here is a huge fucking pothole. Yep. Luckily I know this road, or that might have got me by surprise, you know what I'm saying, right there. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. There's a little part up here that gets a lot tighter with oh, I had a burp there. Trees on both sides, and oh my god, I just anyways, there's trees on both sides, and that's the part I'm worried about, because deer can hide in there. I'll show you when we get to that part, but whatever. It's pretty much just like the last part. I don't know what's, yeah, should be alright. So as he moves out of the way of my beam, I turn on my brights, and then that helped a lot. That's a good move right there, because you're gonna want to see what's on those kind of corners right there. Yeah. When I come into the corner, this is the most dangerous moment. So I'm going to be upright, vision, sweeping, look left, right. I know I'm not moving my head because I'm filming or whatever, but I don't really move my head anyways. I just flick my eyes around. Keep the engine a little quieter for you guys. Sorry, when I lean over like that, the gas tank applies pressure to my, oh my god, my hand's on fire. Turn it down a notch. It applies pressure to my stomach, so my nose gets all weird. Didn't need to do it that time. I'm just waiting for a mountain lion to jump in front of me, man. Also, right now I'm following a little bit too closely. I'm going to let them get a bit of distance here, because if they have a deer jump out in front of them and they slam hard on the brakes, I got to be ready for that. So expect that too if you're tailing a car, because they might not be looking for deer like you are, and when a deer comes out, they're going to be surprised as shit, and the first instinct is going to be to mash hard on that brake. So be ready. Give yourself enough space to react to that. Right now, with the speed we're going, I could stop in this distance. I'm fairly confident. This one, I was following maybe one car length behind them. Now I'm following about 1.5, going 40 miles an hour. I'm confident that I could 100% stop in that distance. But one car length at 40 miles an hour, I'm not sure if I took too long to react. Because you figure it's about 1.5, probably 2 seconds to react. You know, I see it. Oh shit, brake! Oh shit, brake! And then I start braking, and that was just 20 feet right there. You know. Something to think about. Saw that pothole there, so I got the bike as upright as possible. Up ahead is a sequence of tight turns and blind corners, so we're going to take it easy up here. It's also fairly gravelly sometimes. Cover the brakes. I try to stay more towards the center of the lane, not only because, well, I don't know what I said before, I'm not really remembering right now, but I try to do it because it'll give you more time to react if an animal jumps out from the side. Though, as you saw from that rabbit, you don't really have much time to react. This one I'm following the reflectors. Yeah, this is the most dangerous part right here. This and a little bit more towards the beginning. This is going to have the most gravel. So here, if you have a cliff on one side, you can expect that side to be much more dirty than the other side, because the rocks fall off down that cliff, obviously. So I'm going to try to stick as far away as possible from that face, right, from those rock walls over there, and hopefully reduce my chance of seeing gravel then. Left, right, scan with the eyes, scan with the eyes. I'm not going to see shit coming if something's here. They're going to come off that practical cliff wall to the left there, or out of the ravine to my right. Yeah, I'm too far on the right there, putting myself at risk. But I don't really want to take the corner on the inside in case there's something coming. So I'll just deal with it, I guess. Oh, sick. My bike did switch to rain mode one of these times, probably when I was going really slow. So now we have a little bit reduced horsepower and better traction control and ABS. So what that means for me is I'm less likely, it's been a long day, a little less likely to break that rear wheel loose if I happen to see some unexpected gravel. And that's the biggest worry on this road. Most roads you don't have to worry so anally about gravel, but this one you do, because this is one of the most notoriously dangerous, dirty, technical roads in the Bay Area. I'm not kidding. So it's this is the place to be careful if you're going to be careful. It makes other roads look like a freaking breeze. Oh, I mean, who am I telling? We just had 2 bikes wrecked today. I'm the only bike on our ride that didn't wreck. This road's fucking crazy. Look, try and scan close to you with the light. Maybe you see some gravel. Right there I was going so slow that I don't really have to look through the corner. I swept my eyes to make sure it was clear of animals and shit, but I kind of stared at the front of my bike to look for gravel. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's a bigger risk, animals or gravel. I guess animals are a bigger risk, but I'm more likely to get laid out by gravel right now. There to see a couple rocks in the way. I think they might have flashed their brake light to warn me. That's useful. I just learned something. So if you turn on your bright during corner like this, instead of it cutting out like that, you can see a lot more. So use that to check for gravel as you're going through. I've been doing that and I feel pretty good about it. I will admit though, this would not be nearly this easy if this car wasn't here. If you're stranded but your bike runs and you're in the dark, depending on the time and location, see if you can wait around or find a car. Oh man, look at all this. Oh, what was that, man? Was that sand? I don't even know anymore. Oh boy, look at that. So a big spot of gravel there. What you want to do is just kind of hold the throttle steady. I let off a little bit, I think, but try and hold the throttle steady and just stay as upright as possible until you pass over it. And that's what I did there. And as you see, it was pretty big rocks. I got through just fine. If I had been leaned over at that point, though, I would have just crashed. No joke. Keeping my eyes front now. Now I know that gravel's a big danger in these areas, especially when you get close to these cliff sides with these right-handers right here. Very dirty. I can see gravel there already. Another thing you can do is delayed apex turns. If you don't know what that is, tune in for another video on that soon. Or if you do, then you should already know it'd be useful, I guess. But basically it's just a late turn in and allows you to see more of the lane. Tune in for my other video if you want to know how to do it. Yeah. There's a car coming. What the hell? Maybe it's the fucking tow truck we called 4 hours ago. Fucking idiots. When we crashed, man, it was still daytime out. Now it's 2 o'clock, 2:15. We've already been riding for 30 minutes. Oh, I guess that was probably a house. I think I just saw the light out of my peripherals. Another thing, don't take your eyes off the road. Because the second you do, a deer is going to jump out, you're going to hit it and die. So don't take your eyes off the road, man. Now we're going to remember from before, our right-hander had a shit ton of gravel in the right-hand side of the lane. So we're going to take the middle this time. Yeah, stick to the middle. Every time I come through here, I always see the middle of the lane super clean, but I don't want to take it because cars could be coming. So I always hang inside more, but now I can use it all I want, it looks like. Oh, maybe not. I don't know what they brake for. Okay, I know this house. We're almost to the beginning. We're almost out. This is the technical stuff I was worried about earlier, I think. Looks a little bit different at night. So I just used my eyes to scan through the tree line to look at the road ahead, and I saw there was no oncoming cars. Didn't see any lights reflecting against the wall, so I went ahead and took that, well, this is a one-lane road anyways, but still, you know, there's always oncoming cars you gotta watch out for. As a motorcyclist, you are the weakest link. So I didn't see anyone, I just, you know, use this side. This side's a little bit cleaner. I know that from my previous experience with the road. Right-handers on this side are always dirty, so I'm just going to very slowly creep around here, using the car to let anyone know from the opposite direction I'm here. But down that way in the darkness is the road as well, so we should be able to see any oncoming cars long before they reach us, unless they're driving with their headlights off, and I don't know why anyone would be doing that out here, unless they're on a suicide mission. Make sure when you're scanning close to your bike that you're still looking at where you're going, because right there I was looking down for gravel, and if I hadn't glanced up, if I'd been too worried about gravel or something, I might not have noticed that sudden turn coming on. It might seem obvious, but when you're out here focusing so hard on 6 things at once, then you might find it easy to forget. Play a little catch up here. Good thing about having one of the fastest vehicles in the world is they can't lose me too easy. Glance through the tree line again, nothing. I know that this corner is dirty, gonna take it really slow here. Catch up a little bit, using the middle of the lane. Have a little fun, right? We only ride because it's fun. I'm having fun right now, I don't give a shit, man. This is the kind of thing you do in your life and you look back on it and you're like, wow, that shit was crazy, I can't believe that. But what a time, you know. I'm going to be telling everyone at Starbucks about this shit when I go there and pose. Yeah, fuck you guys. I need to keep my brights on. Can't see shit without them. And this is the place where I need to see shit. I'll let them go a little bit ahead of me so that they turn first before I finish turning, and that way they'll be gone when my headlight comes up to them, but I'm not too far behind. Just like leading a newbie through, if they see that I disappear, hopefully they'll stop. If not, then it's only probably like 3 more hours till some people get up and go to work. Probably survive that. Oh, look at that. That's a joy. That's what every motorcyclist likes to see. Big old gravel pile. And it is true, every motorcyclist likes to see it. They don't like it when they don't see it. Ha ha ha. Oh, yep, steady throttle that time and just coast over it. Those are some small piles. Here we find a pile, a gap in the pile rather. Fit through it just fine. None on this corner, none on this corner. Remember that your headlight doesn't point with where you're looking, so you got to give it time to really make sure the corner's clear before you go through, because it could be, you know, it could be on the exit point of the corner. All right. Sweep your eyes, sweep your eyes. No point sweeping too far ahead, can't see anything. Part with the most gravel on mines out of all the parts, or so I've seen. So I'm going to take this super slow. Luckily we have about 15 minutes until we get out of here, and yeah, we should make it just fine. I stopped using body position just because I'm so focused. It's alright, I'm just not leaning much. I'm going so slow I don't even need to lean the bike to get around these corners. Back there I was using a lot more because there was a lot more hairpin type stuff, decreasing radius, a lot harder turns. And that's the kind of one that you'd want to hang off for, so you don't have to lean the bike super far like you would normally. Slow down before the corner. There's some gravel. All I do is counter steer the bike upright, pass over the gravel, and then adjust my turn in to get me where I need to go. Ooh, that one's bad. Yeah, that one was just laced with gravel. I think they slowed down a bit to make sure I made it. Good guys, man, good guys. Motorcycling will introduce you to some of the most kindest and wonderful people. Friends for life if you want it. You won't even believe it if you're thinking of getting into it. It's amazing. You have an entire community all over the United States and all over the world, for most places, of people willing to help you with almost anything you need, man. Almost anything you need. I mean, my friend went down the other day where we have people going by twice a day to feed his dog. You know what I mean? Until he gets out of the hospital. Like, who else in your life right now, besides your family and maybe like a long time friend, can you ask to go feed your dog while you're in the hospital for free? Or not even have to ask, but they'll be willing to help you. It's just amazing. Oh, little rocks there. Ain't no thing. I trained for this, you fucking rocks, you piece of shit rocks. Fuck you, rocks. This is why I practice body positioning, kissing the mirror, so that I can go over shit upright, mate. Yeah. Wow, I apparently just got service again. That looked like what, 2-3 texts. No time. Ain't got no time for that. Ain't got no time for that shit. I'll look at it later. Fuck off! You're distracting me. Fuck off! Text. I just got another one. Oh my god, another one. Oh, these are emails or something. Whatever. Figure that out when I get home, or at least to the city where I can wait at a stoplight. Oh my god, we're so close. We're so close. These are the last few turns before we hit the residential area, and by then it's over pretty much. Some people might think I'm being overly polite by turning off my brights, but in my opinion, that's just how you do shit. That's the right way to do shit, so that's how I'm gonna do it. I don't want to blind them by shining my fucking brights. My bike is almost completely upright right now as I'm making this turn. Just moving my head towards my mirror and letting my center of gravity take me through the turn. Going however slow I need to go for that to be possible. If I see any straights, I'm just gonna kill them. Lower the time it takes me to get out of here. And if a deer jumps out in front of me, fuck it, I'm ready. I accept that. Otherwise, I'd go slow. But you know what? I just want to get the fuck out of here. But that's unwise. That's unwise. Stay disciplined. Scanning. Stay smooth. Stay upright. Oh yeah. Here we go. Turn the brights. Oh, look at this. Yeah. That ain't bad. Oh, a little bit of rock. Oh. Scanning in front of my bike, my headlight range. I'm just going to rely on them to use their brake lights if they see any animals or anything, and I'll just try to see if I'm going to hit anything. Alright, slow down, slow down, slow down. Now we're in a nice speed to coast through. Just going to hold a steady throttle, enjoy all this time to look around, look for any obstacles. If a deer jumps out at me and I have enough time to react, then, oh, gravel, go upright, then I'm going to probably be able to brake in time, hopefully. My reactions are pretty quick on braking these days. It's really not relaxing riding like this though at night. I mean, I'm just praying that I don't fucking hit anything. And there's been such light traffic here for the past few hours that all the debris is just on the road still. Come to the corner, we always slow down. You can kind of check outside of whatever line you're taking as well to see if it's clear with whatever headlights shining that way, and if you need to switch over to that part of the road. Kind of did that a couple turns ago. Ready to go home too. Gotta watch out for streaks of tar like that. They are very slippery, especially at night when it's cold like this and the condensation gathers on top of them, and then there's no sunlight or anything to melt it off, so basically this is a big wet slippery streak, so be ready for that. Everything at night just gets more dangerous. it takes a lot of experience to ride at night, especially in the canyons. I know people that go up for canyons at nighttime, and the first time they ever do, they dump their shit because they don't take it as seriously as it should be. Oh, oh. Well, that one was a bit overly polite. Oh shit, what did I fucking say? You never fucking know. That's the first car I've seen in 6 hours up here. Wow. So always be ready, guys, always be ready. Just like animals, I'm getting too relaxed here. Keep scanning. Keep looking. What the fuck is that thing? About motorcycling, average people don't think about. Okay, we made it. We made it out of Mines Road. Now this is his last residential area, but we made it out of the dangerous, gravelly, animal-y part. Well, maybe still animals on it, but the gravel, man, the gravel. He fucking stops. And we made it, guys. We made it. And that's how you corner in the fucking dark. Hope that helps you out, guys. I'm going to bed.